Mist. Cemetery. Halloween.
By the time we reach season 6, Halloween on Buffy has changed a lot. It's no longer about costumes or demons.
They're all going to abandon you, you know.
Season 2 explored the masks they wore, and season 4 forced everyone to face their fears.
Yeah, what about costumes that take over your personality? Or wee little Irish fear demon thingies?
But this is all the way, where you'll learn that sometimes the scariest things aren't magic or monsters, it's real life and growing up. Oh, and vampires. It's vampires too.
To Sunnydale.
If you clicked on this video,
What you're after.
na, 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 boo, Buffy Bot. The episode opens at the Magic Box during the Halloween rush. Buffy and the gang are helping with the rush of customers. Meanwhile, Dawn moves around the store, practically useless. Dawn stealing, as per usual.
Must be Tuesday.
We're then shown Mr. Coltenbach, who appears to be the bad guy of this episode. But remember, the real terror in this episode is adulthood and growing up. Dawn is growing up fast, and with that, she will soon experience fear, risk, and responsibilities firsthand. She will soon learn various lessons about choices and consequences as the night goes on, a reflection into what growing up is all about. Back at the Summers house, at the celebration of Xander and Anya's engagement, Dawn reminds Buffy that she's going to spend the night at her friend Janice's house.
I'm sleeping over at Genesis, remember?
That's tonight?
No, it's on the other Halloween.
I forgot to mention that this episode's focus is mostly on Dawn. She then meets up with Janice and two guys named Justin and Zach. The trio encourages Dawn to push boundaries, classic teen thrill seeking.
Hey, you think when we're done with this juvie crap, maybe we can do something else? I'm getting kind of bored.
Just one more.
They vandalize property and ultimately stumble into danger. Dawn is impulsive, curious, and eager to assert her independence here. The show is using her actions to reflect the balance between youthful freedom and the consequences that come with growing up. Once the teens end up inside Mr. Coltenbach's house, it's revealed that the physical bad guy of the episode isn't him. It's actually Justin and Zach.
Boo.
They're the vampires I mentioned at the beginning of the video. Remember? Justin kills the man, and Dawn is confronted with real-life stakes that she never imagined. It's here we see Buffy's emotional arc mirrored in Dawn. Buffy once lived on the edge, in close proximity to vampires, and now Dawn's doing the same.
Like frozen here.
Does that scene look familiar?
You're cold.
You can take it.
Me. Look cold.
We'll come back to Dawn, but let's switch gears real quick and talk about Willow. She's at the start of one of the biggest story arcs in the entire series. So going back to Anya and Xander's engagement party, honestly, this is where the key moments for a lot of characters start in the episode. Willow uses her magic to decorate the party, and both Giles and Tara give a disturbed look. Tara expresses her concerns to Willow, highlighting the growing reliance on her magic. It's subtle but crucial.
This isn't about me. This is so about you. You're always coming down on me for doing magic that couldn't harm a fly. What's your problem?
Willow's fear, once again, is about losing control, but she's closer now than she's ever been before. Her magic isn't just power, but it's a huge responsibility, and she's beginning to use it in a very unresponsible way. When the gang realize Dawn is missing, Willow and Tara go to the Bronze to search for her. And while there, Willow wants to cast a spell that will send everyone who's not a 15-year-old girl into an alternate dimension.
I'm just gonna clear the crowd. How? I'll just shift everyone who isn't a 15-year-old girl into an alternate dimension.
Even as Tara tries to explain to Willow that she's using too much magic, she again uses magic to silence the Bronze.
But what would Giles say? Scott, are you taking his side now?
Willow's lack of control and personal boundary issues will soon manifest itself into one of the biggest big bads in the show's history. Then there's Buffy. While the others are navigating growing up in their own ways, Buffy is facing something quieter but heavier, the weight of responsibility. Just months after being pulled out of heaven, she's trying to relearn how to live. Selling Halloween trinkets at the Magic Box feels hollow compared to the battles she's fought in the past.
So I should patrol to avoid any of that, and I'm bagging.
What's striking in this episode is how detached Buffy seems. She's present but distant. She's back in the world, yet still feels detached from it. Her concern for Dawn isn't just sisterly worry, it's the fear of failing as a guardian, of not being enough in this new, imperfect version of her life.
Up to a bit of candy corn mischief, I suspect.
Wait, She's out there running around by herself.
When she discovers Dawn is missing, we see the flashes of the old Slayer. Fierce, focused, but underneath it, there's exhaustion. Buffy isn't just fighting vampires anymore. She's fighting the emotional tollhood of adulthood. Bills, responsibilities, and the crushing realization that saving the world doesn't prepare you for living in it. That's why at the end of the episode, she turns to Giles and asks him to handle Dawn's punishment. It's a small moment, but it says everything. Buffy still leans on Giles to be the authority figure she doesn't feel capable of being. In a way, she's trying to pass off adulthood itself.
Something needs to be done before it spins out of control.
You're right. I'm glad you're here to take care of it.
But Giles will soon realize that he's no longer helping Buffy. He's just standing in the way. Did you just say something? Xander's fear in the episode runs quietly alongside the others, but it's just as revealing. His engagement to Anya should be a joyful milestone, proof that he's finally growing up.
I'm gonna marry that girl.
What? She's 15 and my sister, so don't
But beneath the celebration, you can see and feel his unease. He cracks jokes to cover his nerves, deflects serious moments, and tries to play the part of a confident adult. Yet every scene hints that he's not as sure as he wants to be. Xander's fear isn't about demons or danger. It's about permanence, responsibility, and whether he's really ready for the life he's chosen. In a season defined by the challenges of adulthood, Xander represents the anxiety of pretending to have it all figured out.
I'm wallowing, not drowning.
Definite wallow action.
Okay.
While Buffy struggles with emotional detachment and Willow wrestles with control, Xander's quietly battling the fear that he might not be enough for Anya or for the future he's building. Okay, back to Dawn. The climax of the episode hits when Dawn is confronted by Justin. What started as a harmless night of fun turns into a nightmare when she realizes the boys aren't just older, they're vampires. For the first time, Dawn sees the real danger behind the excitement she was chasing. Buffy and Giles arrive in time, and Buffy gets on Dawn's case about parking with the vampire.
Were you parking? With a vamp?
I didn't know he was dead.
Dawn swiftly reminds her that she's had her own interactions with vampires.
Like you've never fallen for a vampire?
That was different.
It always is when it's you.
Giles, Buffy, and Spike ultimately take on the vampires, but it's Dawn who ultimately faces the most difficult moment. The boy she liked, the thrill she wanted, becomes the threat she now has to destroy. When she stakes Justin, it's not just self-defense, it's a brutal end to her innocence. For Buffy, it's gut-wrenching. It's a mirror of her own past, the moment when fantasy collides with consequence. Buffy's detachment throughout the episode isn't coldness, it's exhaustion and recognition. She's seeing her sister step into the same path she once walked. The painful process of growing up in a world that doesn't protect you. The gang regroups, shaken but alive. Dawn is silent, her confidence shattered. She's not punished by Buffy or Giles, she's punished by the reality itself, and kinda Giles. The adventure she wanted ended with fear, guilt, and a broken sense of trust. For all her rebellion, Dawn didn't just get caught sneaking out. She saw death, made a choice, and has to live with it. And while everyone else tries to process what happened, Willow takes a darker route. After arguing with Tara about her overuse of magic, she decides to erase the fight completely, casting a forgetting spell before they go to bed. It's one of the episode's most chilling moments, quiet, intimate, and deeply wrong.
Forget.
All the way closes not with a victory, but with silence. No celebration, no relief, and no real answers. Just the uneasy calm that follows the growing up too fast. Dawn's impulsivity, Buffy's exhaustion, Xander's fear, and Willow's denial all reflect the same truth. There's no monster to slay when the horror is life itself. That wraps up all the Halloween episodes. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you have a happy Halloween.
Happy Halloween.
Let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. I respond to all the comments unless they're crazy. And hey, I gave you all a treat. I don't think I asked you guys to subscribe not one time during this episode. So if you enjoyed the video, yeah, please do that now. Also, if you're watching the compilation episode that doesn't apply to you, you all got tricked for Halloween. Also, next week, we're going to cover episodes that are actually scary/creepy because the Halloween episodes were fun, but yeah, they didn't quite do that. All right, now that we know all there is to know about Halloween, check out this Buffy episode on screen now that's actually creepy.
I may be dead, but I'm still pretty.
Need a hand?
No thanks. I'm good. Slayer's a robot.
Did everybody else know the Slayer was a robot?